2, 3. Hello grade 8. In this video we will talk about relation between two variables. Okay? Unit 2, lesson 1 in algebra. In the first, a person has some banknotes of 50 pounds and 20 pounds. A person has some banknotes 50 pounds and 20 pounds, okay? He bought electrical fan for 390 pounds, okay? Now, I need to know how much of banknotes, okay, of each type, how much banknotes of each type does he give to the seller, okay? Now, I will suppose X is the number of 50 banknotes, okay? So, the value of what he has of 50 banknotes is 50x, okay? And I will suppose Y represent the number of 20 banknotes, okay? 20 banknotes. So the value of what he has of 20 banknote is 20y. Now, I will write it in the equation. So 50x plus 20y equals 320, the price of the electrical fan, okay? Now, to know the value of x and y, to find the values of x and y, okay, which satisfy this equation, we can solve it. Now, this relation is called what? 50x plus 20y equals 390. This relation is called linear relation. It's called what? Linear relation. Okay. Now, linear relation equals what? Linear relation, the linear relation is relation of first degree of two variables. Again, is a relation of the first degree of two variables. Which two variables? X and y, and it is written in this form, okay? Ax plus py equals c. Again, ax plus py equals c, okay? Now, take care here. A, P, and C. A, P, and C are real numbers. Are what? Are real numbers. And take care here. A and P are not both of them equals 0. A and P are not both equals to 0. Okay. Maybe A equals 0 or P equals 0. But both of them equals 0 in the same time? No. Okay. Now, here I have the relation 3x plus y equals 2. Again, 3x plus y equals 2. The question here, find three order pairs satisfying the relation. Again, find three order pairs satisfying the relation. Now, I said before A, P, C are what? Are real numbers. So there is an infinite number of order pairs which satisfy this relation, okay? To find the three order pairs satisfying this relation, I will what? I will suppose x equals number, equals any number in real number, okay? Or let x equals 0, okay? Suppose x equals 0, okay? 0 is belong to real number, so I will substitute by the value of x here in this relation, okay? We get what? We get 3 times 0 plus y equals 2. Then y equals what? Y equals 2, okay? But here, let x equals 1. When x equals 1, y equals, here, substitute by the value of 1 in this relation. We get 3 times 1 plus y equals 2. So y equals negative 1, okay? Also, suppose x equals 2, so y equals Negative 4, because 3 times 2 plus y equals 4, 3 times 4 equals 6, so y equals 2, negative 6 equals negative 4, okay? 2 minus 6 equals negative 4. So the order pairs which satisfying the relation 3x plus y equals 2 are 0, 2, 1, negative 1, 2, negative 4, okay? So the 3 order pairs 0, 2, 1, negative 1, 2, negative 4 are the 3 order pairs which are satisfying this relation, okay? In the same idea here, f 3k 2k, okay? The order pair 3k 2k satisfying the relation x minus 3y equals 9, okay? Find the value of k, okay? I said what? I said this order pair satisfying this relation. So since this order pair satisfying this relation, therefore I write what? I will substitute by each the coordinates of x and y in this relation, okay? So x equals 3k and negative minus 3 times 2k, okay? 3k minus 3 times 2k equals 9. I will simplify it. We get 3x minus 6k equals 9. When you simplify, we get negative 3k equals 9. Divide by negative 3, the both sides of the equation, we get k equals negative 3, okay? Now, I will need to represent the linear relation graphically, okay? The linear relation represented graphically with linear relation represented graphically by straight line, Therefore, it is called what? Linear relation, okay? So, for example, I have y minus 2x equals negative 1. Now, I need to represent it. So, I need to find sum of order pairs. I need to find 2 order pairs at least to draw straight line which represent this relation, okay? But I will find 3 order pairs, okay? The third order pair, I will find it to check the 3 order pairs here are on the same straight line, okay? So the first I will separate one of the 2 variables in one hand side. Let y, I will separate y. So y equals what? 2x. I will move negative 2x to the other side with the opposite sign. So y equals 2x minus 1, okay? So in the first here, let x equals 0. When x equals 0, y equals negative 1. When x equals 1, okay, y equals 1, okay? 1 times 2 equals 2 minus 1, 1. When x equals 2, y equals 3. 2 times 2 equals 4 minus 1 equals 3, okay? So I now have 3 order pairs, okay, which satisfy this relation. Now, only determine the order pairs on the perpendicular square net. The first point, 0, negative 1, 0, negative 1. Second point, 1 and 1, okay? Third point, 2 and 3, okay? Now, draw straight line which passing through the 3 points here, okay? Like this. So the straight line here represent the relation y minus 2x equals negative 1, okay? Now, I have special cases of it. Like what? Like the first special case, okay? Here, if the linear relation in the general form ax plus by equals c. Let A equals 0 and P not equal to 0. We get A equals 0, P not equal to 0. We get what? We get Py equals C. Py equals C. Now, for example, 2y equals 4. 2y equals 4. So y equals what? Equals 2. Good. This relation represent on the perpendicular coordinate by straight line parallel to x-axis. Okay. So this relation represents with a straight line which parallel to x-axis. But if A not equal to 0 and P equal to 0, we get what? We get AX equals C. For example, x equals a negative 3. Here, this relation represents by straight line parallel to y-axis like this, okay? Here from negative 3 I will draw straight line which parallel to y-axis, okay? Now, here I have what? I have C equals 0. I said the relation AX plus PY equals 0 when C equals 0, okay? For example, here I have what? 2x plus y equals 0, okay? So find, I said to represent this relation graphically, we must have at least 2 order pairs and I will find third order pair to check all points are on the same straight line, okay? So the first one, when x equals 0, y equals 0. When x equals 1, y equals negative 2. And when x equals 2, y equals what? Negative 4, okay? Now I will determine the 3 points on the number line here. But when we determine the point on the perpendicular coordinate and then I will draw the straight line, we know something. Here, the straight line passing through the origin point, okay? So when C equals 0, the straight line which represents this relation passing through the origin point, okay? Now, in this slide, okay, here I have the straight lines here, okay. The straight line here intersect the two axes, x and y. Here, the straight line intersects y-axis in this point, okay? In this point, I can call this point A, okay? This point A. And the straight line intersects x-axis also in this point, okay? Here, half and 0, okay? In this point, I called it P, okay? Here I have small rectangle. I have small triangle, okay? This triangle here, okay? It's called O, A, P. Now I need to find the area of the triangle OAP. Remember with me, to calculate the area of the triangle, I have a rule. Equals what? Yes, the area of the triangle. Area of triangle OAP equals half times base times height, okay? Now, half, it is constant, times base. What is the base here? Yes, half, okay? This point 0, half and 0. So the base here, half, times the height. Height represents what? Only 1 unit, okay? So, equals area of the triangle OAP equals quarter square unit. Okay, I wish you have a good idea about this lesson. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye.